All right, this is me back washing my swimming pool. So first I had to go in and set things up inside the pump house here to get it so it would backwash. Let's go in. While that's doing that, come on, I'm gonna show you what I had to do. First I had to cut everything off, of course. Then I set the main drain right here, set that to in line with the pipe so that it can drain out, old water can drain out. Then I set this to here, which is backwash. Then I was able to turn it on. Now I can cut it off. Then I'm gonna set this to rinse. All right, so now I set it to rinse, and with this still as it is, I'll cut this back on. Let's go look at what rinse looks like. So I let it backwash for about a minute and a half, something like that, and then come set it for rinse. And you can see in rinse the water is clearer. Let it run for about 30 seconds on rinse. See, that water is much clearer. That's the clearing water. Rinsing it out there. Rinsing out the system. I'll go back and cut that off. All right. So I set it back here. Then I go down here and turn this knob. I'm gonna have to use two hands to do it. So sit this down. Use two hands to turn the knob. I put some lubricant on there. I did. I put some lubricant on there. Oh, okay, man. I put some blast on there. Okay. So now I can turn this back on. I put some blaster on there. That's what I did. All right. Let me get this stuff on my camera. Wipe my hands off. So now, got pressure. That has to be full. I have to check this thing here. This filter. Always make sure that it's clean, because sometimes pine needles will get in there. It'll clog it up. So let me cut this off. Let me look at it. See if it's clear. There's a little bug right there. But it's relatively clear in there. If I open that up, then I'm gonna lose all my pressure. But I do that from time to time when that thing has stuff in it. I'll open it up, and right now it's pressurized. See, as soon as I turn it on, that pressure goes right there, so it's pressurized. If I open that up, that water's gonna go, it'll suck straight down, and I'll lose my pressure, and then my jets will not be working and the skimmer won't work. So I'm gonna let it do its thing since it's relatively clear. I went around with my pole and got out most of the pine needles that fell in there last night. Look at this pile right here. Look at that pile of pine needles. And then Gina, she'll come out here. She had cleaned this deck off. Look at that pine cones going around in here. Get that pine cone out. Get the pine cone out. I pull the stick out. Stick is wet. Let me show you. Here's a couple of piles. That pile came out today, and that pile came out today. So a couple of piles, some piles of pine needles came out of the pool today, along with sticks, pine cone, debris. So bark from trees, because we had a storm here last night, passed through, quite a bit of wind and rain. Look on top of the tent here. I'm gonna also have to do two more things. So one is, you can look down, you can see the white line. See that white line going around? The white line at the top of the water line. So that means I got to put more water into the pool. So I go over here. You have to assess the situation. And once you assess the situation, it tells you what you need to do. It determines, the situation determines or dictates to you what it is you need to do. Like cut some water on, that's what I need to do. Alright, so I'm cutting that one. So that water running into the pool. Let it fill up some more. It's important that it stays at that water line, above that water line, so that water can run into that skimmer. Have to do that. And then the other thing is, at a certain point, I'll come in here and I'll get a bag of the shock right here. So I'll go in there and I'll take a bag of shock out of here, and I'll pour that bag of shock. That's a bag of powder. I got another here. Here's a box of it right here. There's boxes of powder. So I'll take a bag out of there, or a bag of this HTH shock. I don't use all this other stuff. I learned how to work my pool, so I don't have to use a bunch of other chemicals like I thought I would have to use. All this other stuff, I don't even use it. I don't use all that stuff right there. I bought it, but anyway, I have it in case I ever need it. But this is what I use: is a bag of shock, and then this stuff right here. It's algicide. That's what you need to work on the pool. That algicide and a bag of shock. So when it rains like it did last night, I throw a bag of shock in there, let it filter through the system. I'll just throw it in the water there, and it circulates. And then I'll keep it. You have to keep that the Clorox tabs. See over there? Put some Clorox tabs in there. Keep those in there at all times. Then you check, of course, you check it. You check your chlorine levels and all the different levels with this thing here. These little strips. Some people say they ain't not accurate, but I've been good with mine. I use my strips and things have worked out fine. I can get this pool clear and clean. So it's a little murky right now because of the rainwater that was put in there. But I'll shock it, Put me that Clorox in there, and it'll turn back real nice and blue. I got some blue tabs too. I can throw a blue tab in there. I might throw a little of the Clorox algae treatment in there. I don't know, but I got it, so I know what to do with it. I'll look at it once I throw the shock in there. Give it a day, then I'll come back and look at it. Because you got to keep this blue. That's the deal. Keep it blue. So I'll keep it blue. I'll blue it up. Keep it blue. Don't want it green right now. It's a little mint colored. So looks a little blue to you, but it's a little mint colored to me because of that rain last night. So I'll get it back blue. Good, right. All right, that's enough. Dr. Kemp, the poo doctor. The poo doc. Always got something to do, something going on. Till next time. Peace out.